welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's workout will take just under 14 minutes to complete. You'll need a medium to heavy set of dumbbells. I like to use 10 pounds, but you can use and modify whatever you need. We'll do a circuit workout, so we're going to do 3 different circuits. We're going to repeat each circuit twice, and each move will be 40 seconds long. I'll cue you through everything. We are going to get the heart rate up, so I do recommend doing a quick warm-up beforehand, maybe some light jumping jacks, some butt kicks, some dynamic stretches, whatever feels good. As always, I will preview the moves beforehand and then we'll get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first circuit. So it'll be 3 moves as I showed you guys in the preview. So the first move will be the alternating side planks with a push-up. So we're gonna get in a straight arm plank position like I am here, come down to a push-up, and you're gonna rotate to one side as a side plank, push-up, rotate to the other side, and we're gonna repeat that for 40 seconds. To modify this move, you can bring the push-up down to your knees, like I am here, and then when you come back up, just come back to your feet for those alternating side planks. Keep your belly tucked in. You don't want to arch your back at all here. Keeping a nice straight plank position. All right, we're done with that for now. We're going to come to our back and get into those bicycle crunches starting now. 40 seconds here. You can do this move faster if you like, or you can go at my pace. You can even do it slower, whatever feels good. Just make sure you keep continuous movement here. The goal here is to bring your elbows to your knees rather than your knees to your elbows, so that you're bringing your upper back and neck off the ground. After this move, we will grab a single dumbbell and we're going to get into those lateral hops. So we're done with the bicycle crunches. Come up to standing, grab the weight, and you're going to lateral hop to the right, lateral hop to the left. So you're kind of come down to a squat position after you do those hops. Try to stay low as possible on this one. Really feeling the burn, keeping your butt back. Don't let your knees pass your toes here. We're almost done with the 40 seconds here, and then we're going to repeat those 3 moves for our second round of the circuit, and then we'll be done with circuit 1. All right, all done. So now we're going to take a quick breather, and then we're going to get back to those alternating side planks with the push-ups. So get ready to come into that straight arm plank position. We're going to come down to that push-up and alternate to one side, back down to the push-up, alternating to the other side, and repeating that for 40 seconds. Again, feel free to modify by coming to your knees on the push-up. You guys know the drill here, so just continuous movement as much as possible. We only have 2 more moves left in the circuit before we start a new circuit. Almost done here, guys, and then we'll move into those bicycle crunches. All right, let's transition into those bicycle crunches. Come to your back on the ground and let's move. This should feel like a nice cardio blast. Getting the heart rate up as much as possible here. We'll end with those dumbbell lateral hops, and then we'll take a quick break and transition into the next circuit. Ooh, these should feel good. All right, let's get up and grab that single dumbbell coming down for those lateral hops. Let's try to stick with it, guys. I know you're starting to get a little tired on the second round here, but we will get a short break after this. Whew, my legs are burning. Almost there. And done. All right, we're gonna get going with circuit number 2. We're not gonna need any weights for this first move. It's gonna be side kicks. You're gonna come down to a squat, side kick to one side, squat, side kick to the other. So just alternating sides. You don't have to come down as low as I am on this squat, but I'm looking for an extra burn here today, so I'm gonna take the challenge and come down a little lower here into a squat position. If you do take the squat, just make sure you're always keeping your knees over your ankles and don't let them go past your toes. And you can take these as fast as you like for full cardio blast. We're almost done. After this, we're gonna grab one dumbbell. So we're gonna come down to the ground, grab that single dumbbell, we're done with those. And we're gonna come into a Russian twist. So you're gonna have your butt on the ground, your legs slightly hovered over the ground, and you're just gonna twist with that dumbbell for 40 seconds. And then we're gonna come into a glute bridge when we're done with this move, and that'll be the third exercise in this second circuit. If this is too much, you can put your feet on the ground. All right, let's keep that dumbbell. We're gonna come down to our back, and we're gonna come into a glute bridge, keeping the dumbbell at our hips. You can ditch the dumbbell if it's too heavy, but I'm gonna continue to go here. Don't bring your bum up too high here. You wanna keep it pretty straight and even so that your body's in like almost a plank position when you come up. More than halfway done here. This is a nice recovery from those cardio moves. And then after this, we're gonna repeat those 3 moves all over again. Okay, so let's get back to the top with those side kicks. Coming down to a squat, and we're gonna side kick to the left, squat, side kick to the right. I know I'm saying squat here, but do what feels good for you. If the squat position isn't feeling good and you're too tired, then you don't have to come down as low. This is our second round here, guys. 2 more moves left in this circuit, and then we are on to the last circuit. Feeling the burn. All right, we'll give the legs a break. We're gonna come down to the ground, grab that dumbbell for those Russian twists. Again, you can modify by keeping your feet on the ground or maybe just ditch the weight if it's too much. But you really wanna get a good rotation here on both sides, working those obliques as well as those abs. And then we'll finish with that glute bridge, the single dumbbell for some glute work, and we'll move to the final circuit. All right, done with that. You won't have to see that again. Let's come to your back, bring the dumbbell to your hips, and bring up your glutes for a squeeze at the top for that glute bridge. Really activating the glutes when you get to the top, squeezing them. That'll make this move as effective as possible here, guys. but also this is a nice break from those cardio moves. Last one in this round. You get a quick break after this. I'll preview the moves, and then we'll get into circuit number 3. All right, we're done. Let's take a quick break, and we'll meet at the top. Okay, first move, we're gonna grab those 2 dumbbells and we're gonna come into a forward lunge position, left leg forward, hammer curl, bring the leg back, right leg forward, hammer curl, bring the leg back. So we'll alternate that for 40 seconds. Keeping a nice 90-degree angle with those lunges is the goal here. This is a good strength move, but it's also a dynamic move because we're using many muscle groups here at the same time. So you will get that maximum calorie burn, so it actually will bring your heart rate up even though we're going a little bit slower on this. Okay, ditch the weights. We're gonna come down to a plank position and we're gonna do 2 plank jacks and then we're gonna do 4 mountain climbers. So 2 plank jacks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back to those 2 plank jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. If the plank jacks are too much for you, you can step to the right, then step to the left, and then do the 4 mountain climbers. But we're only here for 40 seconds, so try to stay with it. After this, we're gonna grab both those dumbbells and get into those sumo squats with the upright rows. Okay, all done with that. Let's grab both those dumbbells. I got confused here, so I only grabbed one, but let me grab the other one. And we're gonna come into a wider squat position with your toes pointed outwards. You're gonna come into an upright row with those dumbbells up to your chest and then back down into that sumo squat. So a nice wide squat here, not your traditional. Again, keeping the knee over the ankle. If you need to, you can come a little bit wider here if it feels better. Keeping your back flat, your core sucked in so that you don't put pressure in your lower back on this. All right, let's get back to the top with those lunges, those alternating lunges with the hammer curls. You guys know the drill. Let's do it. Last round here, last round of your entire workout. Let's keep moving. You've got this. After this, you guys know what to expect, those plank jacks with the mountain climbers. All right, let's ditch those weights. Let's get to the ground into that plank position. Let's get ready for those double jacks and the 4 mountain climbers. Ready, set, go. Again, the modification here is to just step on those jumps, but we're only here for 40 seconds, so let's try to do our best. This is the last time you'll see this move today. All we have left are those sumo squats, so you'll get a break from the wrists and from the jumping. All right, last move, guys. Grab both of those weights into those sumo squats. Let's move. Again, keeping your back nice and flat here and your core sucked in. Bring those weights up to your chest. You shouldn't rush this move. It's a strength, dynamic power move. All right, almost done, guys. We're at the finish line and done with your workout.